Hi guys, and thanks for watching our special weather update for the Canary Islands with a focus on Lanzarote. Now, you may recall me saying that if you're going on holiday, do feel free to let me know in the comments or etc. Where you're going and the dates you're going on holiday on. And I will very gladly do a forecast for you for the region during that time period. Um, and we'll see how things go. And it just so happens that we've got a viewer who's going to, I think, Lanzarote for the next week or two. So today we're looking at the website winnie.com, and this is my favourite site for weather. You have several layers here like satellite and radar, winds, rain and thunder. Basically, that's precipitation, temperature, clouds, etc. So we're going through this for the next few days, and we'll see what the weather gods have in store for the Canary Islands, focusing on Lanzarote, which I'm pretty sure is this northeastern island over here. So tomorrow, Monday, we can see that winds are looking really quite light, with winds around 12 kilometers per hour or less from the north. Very light winds across all of the islands tomorrow as well. Cloud cover looks like this. Very few clouds in the sky tomorrow. A bit of high cloud possible, but otherwise you're fine. Possibly a bit of cumulus, but other than that, you're very clear. With beautiful blue skies and sunshine, possibly even unbroken sunshine. Temperatures look like that. So as you're arriving tomorrow in Lanzarote, it'll be very warm. Temperatures up to the high 20s, up to 28, up to possibly 28 degrees. Same sort of scenario across the rest of the Canary Islands. Possibly a bit cooler towards the Western Islands though. And also rainfall, as you can expect, nothing. Let's look at now the temperatures on. Let's look at the minimum temperatures because it'll probably be quite hard to sleep if it's warm. And as you can see, at 4 a.m. Tuesday, it's looking very warm with temperatures holding up at around 24 degrees for Lanzarote, into the low 20s elsewhere across the Canary Islands. So quite uncomfortable. So do be prepared, I should say, for having a hard time sleeping. But I should think that down in Lanzarote, you'll have the AC, on, and the homes there are built to keep heat out, while homes in Ireland are built to keep heat in. So it may not be that bad, but that in Ireland would be absolutely horrific. And also, it's worth noting that that is also a tropical night where the minimum temperature doesn't drop below 20 degrees. Winds Monday night, very light. So going into Tuesday, June 27th, we can see that winds are just beginning to freshen up a bit, going to about 15 to 18 kilometers per hour from the northeast. You can see the way the wind arrows are coming from the northeast. But elsewhere across the Canaries, we can see that they're still pretty light, still northerly though. Cloud cover looks like this. So again, very little cloud, possibly a bit of high wispy cirrus or stuff like that. But really, the only effect that will have is a bit of haze. Is that the sunshine will just go a bit hazier, but really that is nothing. Temperature even hotter on Tuesday, up to 30 degrees. So that would be absolutely sweltering in Ireland. But down in Lanzarote, I do, as I said, presume that homes there are built for keeping heat out. So that's good. So very ideal actually for a nice holiday in the Canaries. Lovely temperature. While across the rest of the Canaries, even up to 32 degrees for Tenerife, so on. So sorry, that is not Tenerife. That's somewhere else. That's Tenerife, sorry. But yeah, up to the low 30s in some areas. I haven't looked at the names of these islands, but I do know that one's Tenerife, and that one's Lanzarote. Let's do a bit of a rough forecast. Um, Moving on towards and as you see, no rain at all. Wednesday, we'll look at this. Actually, let's get Tuesday night first. So again, quite warm. 24 degrees is your low for Tuesday night. Quite clear skies. Wednesday looks like this. So temperatures going a bit cooler with winds, I think, freshening from a more northeasterly direction. As you can see, we're dragging the air down from the Atlantic now. So temperatures only reaching the high 20s, but even so, that is very warm. Clouds, very little clouds. Again, so a lovely, crystal clear blue skies day again. Rainfall, nothing. And I think that's, winds, yeah. Winds. Northerly winds getting stronger, up to 23 kilometers per hour. So quite a strong breeze blowing through, especially if you're exposed to the coast. If you're if you're in the northern part of the island, it could just take the edge of those temperatures just slightly. So you'll feel a bit cooler there. Into Wednesday nights. Low temperatures getting towards 22 degrees, helped by the northerly winds, so feeling quite pleasant, I should think. And going into Thursday itself now, again, temperatures are just lowering a bit more, down towards the mid-20s, with the wind in from the north, freshening, and they're getting even stronger now. So winds gusting up to, not gusting, but just getting up to 35 kilometers per hour. So that would be quite a strong, nippy breeze. Cloud cover, a bit cloudier, so we could see a bit of cumulus and stratocumulus fair weather clouds just drifting in on that northerly winds. So I think Thursday will feel a bit chillier, even, I should say, compared to the start of the week, and windier. You may even be able to get the surfing board out and there, because wind's quite strong from the north. Who would have thought? And of course, rainfall, nothing. Now, going towards Thursday nights, we see a minimum temperature down to 21. So getting a bit cooler as we go ahead here. Definitely a cooling trend. And going into Friday itself now. Friday, temperatures getting towards 24 degrees, so a bit cooler than Thursday, I think. Winds getting a bit stronger, 36 kilometers per hour from the north, and if we're in the north, up to 40 an hour, and down in the south, down to 35 an hour. So quite windy, has to be said. Cloud cover, pretty similar to Thursday's clouds. We have cumulus floating around, but that's a patch of quite cloudy skies coming in from the north. And lastly, rain. Yeah, nothing. So at least it'll be universally dry, I should think. Now, getting into Saturday morning, we can see that temperatures down to 21 degrees in that winds, and then moving into Saturday itself, up to 23 degrees or 24 degrees, so a tad cooler again, and cloudier as well. You can see mostly cloudy skies actually, so quite a bit of stratocumulus clouds, stratus clouds, and possibly a bit of drizzle may fall. Winds, at least though, will be moderating slightly down to 28 an hour, still from the north. So, and then lastly, rainfall, nothing. I don't think I've missed anything. And then temperature for Saturday night into Sunday, looking like this. So same low temperatures down to the low 20s, just above 20 degrees. So, and feeling quite fresh in the winds. Into Sunday itself, temperatures, I think, recovering to around 24 degrees. Cloud cover, a bit patchier compared to Saturday's cloud cover, and wind speeds, again, slightly less strong compared to Saturday, so possibly getting better after the slightly windier, cooler, and cloudier spell. Into Sunday nights. Now, we're into July 2nd into 3rd now. We've gone a long way. Same sort of low temperature, skip that, and into Monday, temperature's just recovering a bit more, actually, same as Sundays, but pleasantly warm, mid-20s. Winds moderating even further, down to 23 an hour, still from the north though. But I think that this is a warming trend, and so on. Clouds over the island itself, a bit less cloudy than over the sea, but still quite cloudy with those winds from the north. Temperature into Tuesday looks like that. So for a low on Monday nights, temperatures getting towards the low 20s Celsius. And into Tuesday itself, mid-20s again. Clouds breaking up for the end of your holiday. So just a bit of patchy cloud on Tuesday, and I can expect rainfall, nothing. And winds possibly just freshening a bit further, actually, towards 30 an hour from the north. So, in summary, for the start of next week, up to around Wednesday, you've got lovely weather, temperatures towards the high 20s, possibly towards 30 degrees, light northerly winds, and very sunny skies, possibly even crystal clear, unbroken sunshine for some days. Now, Thursday sees a deterioration in the weather, with winds freshening from the north, and we'll see a bit more cloud get thrown into the mix. Just some stratocumulus clouds, cumulus clouds, that lot, and temperatures lowering towards the 20s, mid-20s towards the low 20s, and nights getting cooler as well. But as we get towards the start of next week into early July, winds moderate slightly, clouds get patchier, and temperatures rise towards the mid-20s. So that basically sums up your holiday. That's what the weather gods are delivering. I think that's pretty good. Also, while that's happening, you'll be glad to know that Ireland will be quite unsettled with bouts of rain and winds. So it's actually quite an ideal time to leave Ireland. Look at all those bouts of rain and winds coming into early July in Ireland. Anyway, that's it for this update. We're back later on with our usual update for Ireland, looking at the rain and wind that's coming up, as I just showed you. And I'll see you then. Bye for now.